The jackets look cool too. You know what else is cool? Drafting phases.
Let's go.
Yeah.
And let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second drafting phase here between Echo as well as BREN. And taking a look at this, are there any changes to the bands that they've gone for? Franco Kaja still the same.
Yep.
We see a Joy. Is Faramis and Angela going to be the next one?
Is it though, right? I mean, again, based on game one, if they really want to adjust it ASAP, they should respect that Minotaur. I know it's an expensive ban, but let's see here. Faramis might be the answer again. But there you go. It's going to be the Kadira this time.
Interesting. They don't want to give up the Kadita to AP BREN.
Okay.
Well, then again, I think Echo are thinking about the possibility that APB are just going to end up playing a lineup that want to end the game quickly. Because it's a pro player mentality thing. If the first game ends super fast, like it was very dominating, the team who won in that fashion would want to replicate that.
Okay.
Then again, it's that idea of momentum. So maybe that's why they're doing it. It is still, to me, quite questionable, but I get it somewhat.
So they want to somehow make BREN, or overzealousness perhaps here. BREN needs to be aware of that.
If there's something I would have wanted to change in the Echo draft from the first one was that I'd want to see Sanford in a more proactive hero, not like a Uranus. He managed the lane well, and the reason why Echo got the ganks onto Flap TZ was because Sanford did an amazing job in that lane. But I want to see him someone who's more active in the map.
Playmaking.
Yeah, and with also control abilities.
So let's see, because earlier on when Gideon was casting, he was like, bro, I don't like the Uranus. Like, why are you doing Sanford so dirty? With the exact same mindset. Coming into this, let's see who's going to be able to pick it up first. But it looks like Echo might have to pick it up here. With the Uranus being opened up, BREN actually went for Valentina once again for their first pick. I mean, there's no choice. Would you rather let it go at this point?
That's true. Very hard, right?
The exact same drafts are coming in, ladies and gentlemen, between both of these teams.
This is what I'm saying, right? BREN, they were able to read the rotation from side of Echo and as well as their draft. It seems like they're forcing Echo to draft what they want to for them to draft. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So
what's going on here? Why does this happen to me when I'm with you guys? I mean, you guys are doing a fantastic job with the analysis. I just want to say that. You know what? Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna write on my notes.
Wait, whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, as expected, Minotaur again.
Yeah, Minotaur expected. Fanny? Was that really expected? I mean, because like people go with the saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And they completely went 360 here, picking up something like the Fanny, who isn't as versatile. Wow.
Yeah, but then again, it supports your statement here. They want to win in a fast style. And Fanny is a hero that can end things quickly. Snowball, get that snowball early. Invade. Minute 12, second Lord, done.
Yeah. Man, this could be not a fun game for Outplayed or Sanji.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they go ahead and pick up the Angela, sort of just like balance things out. But man, what are Echo going to end up with here in the jungle? Well, maybe they'll pick up the Martas this time around. Sometimes we see Fredrin. Ling is still available, but will Echo really want to go Ling and again?
I mean, they could, now that they have the Uranus, right?
And an Angela,
exactly.
Too. But then they're going to be playing into AP BREN's cards here. They're going to need someone with way better wave clear and faster scaling for their mid lane. Because I think this Angela is going to go into the roam.
Okay.
So what do we have here?
What do we have is
Rock
the real
Cho
question.
is an option that Echo can utilize here coming to the second phase.
Yeah. Rock Cho. Oh, you think the Angela's going to go in the mid lane?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's the flex, right? It's still up in the air. Depends on what AP BREN is going to ban here. Seems like there you go. They are trying to limit the jungle option. Makes sense. Perhaps Ling. You mentioned Ling earlier can be also an option to be banned out. Echo, though.
Yeah, if I'm
Are
maybe
they
BREN,
forcing carry
Oh,
again?
no, they're BREN might pick up Leslie here. It seems like a Leslie comp here for side of AP BREN if Echo doesn't ban it out.
I'm leaning towards the carry. I would get the Leslie though, but I'm just leaning a bit more towards the carry in this scenario. Because you're gonna have the Fanny who's gonna be swooping in and then swooping out. During that time, it'd be good to have the carry just going with the light wheels, fast basic attacks. Faster basic attack priority here is what I'm looking at for APB.
But what about Harith?
Oh.
Right? Because last time it was banned out, I think it does well against the Claude in lane. So depending on whose lane you want to prioritize, you can definitely go for a Harith and try to utilize that as your winning lane.
And again, that's just really going to be AP BREN wanting to end this super quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, they took out the boxer? Yeah, I think this is going to either be a Harith or what you said earlier, the Leslie.
Let's not forget about Esmeralda here, which perhaps APB is also looking forward here with the Baksha ban. Going up against an Angela Esmeralda in that EXP can be also a very expensive hero that can be picked up. So Echo, I'm sure they are able to locate that Esme pick. It's just a matter of how do they anticipate with this Esme pick.
Yeah, I agree. And they literally have no answer for the Esmeralda if AP BREN pick it up. Dyroth, Paquito, even Boxy has been taken out. So, that's brilliant. Echo, they're forced in a really tough decision. If they want to anticipate that Esmeralda pick, they go for crowd control here. But they don't. They go for a Fredrin, who also generates shielding.
Esme Leslie is my guest here for side of APB.
And it's going to be late game versus early to mid game.
I like Esme Leslie. There's no dive.
So Esme in the XP lane, then Leslie in the gold lane,
There's no dive. Who's going to be able to dive on the Leslie if they pick it up here?
Oh, but no, it's Rizla. Okay.
Yeah, this is going to be a much more active XP laner for AP BREN. Faster wave clear for the Terizla. So Echo really going to need to watch their jungle.
Let's see here.
I'm still leaning towards the carry. But again, I get the Leslie.
It does make sense.
Oh, or the Harith that you mentioned,
Ooh, 3 juicy heroes.
Beatrix.
Neither of the 3.
He's
Wow.
you can't predict me, casters.
I'm not readable.
Please.
I still
They
like
pick
it.
up the Beatrix. All right. A little bit more flexibility in that lane. Definitely should stand a chance against a Claude as well, depending on how the rotations come. But Echo last pick.
Hero or mid laner that is good going up against a Fanny.
That's so tough.
Rizla.
I guess Cho.
They need someone, a mage that can bring a purifier.
Cho.
I think it is going to be a mid lane Angela. Then it'll either be a Cho or a Kufra for the roam. Unless he wants to go Jawhead, I don't know. Jawhead roam. Will he feel the Natalia here, maybe?
Still with Jawhead.
Still the Cho,
as you mentioned.
Great predictions, Eterna.
Thank you.
1 point today.
So 2 roams here will be played by the side of Echo.
Yeah, but it's going to be Sanji building more magic damage. They need Sanji to build magic damage.
Yeah, they're severely lacking in it as well.
Yep.
I guess. All right, we'll call the casters once again. Kring, kring, kring. Phone a friend, 50-50.
Hola, me llamo es Mirko and Leo. How's everybody doing? I'm looking at BREN here, AP BREN. They played game 1 very well. And there's one thing I'm asking, Mirko. Where's the beef? The Minotaur is still at large.
That was a good one, Leo. But back on the caster desk stand, I honestly think, BREN, they've gotten an even better composition in game number 1, I believe, here. And guess what, Super Marco? He is on his comfort hero, the Beatrix. I called it in game number 1. I said, I think they're going to go for the Beatrix. It's a bit scary against the Grok, but now it came true.
And it's a safe pick. I mean, you would know. As a gold laner, you would know.
Safest pick.
And if you watch a majority of SPS matches, you would know that besides the Claude, the Beatrix is the next big thing, and it's been so for the past couple of years, but that doesn't change anything, all right? Let's get back into the game. It's up to the Orcas to even the score and take us to game 3, and I'm pretty sure they loaded a bit of their lessons from game 1, and will play better now here in game 2. We see a counter mirror start here for both Zyda and Kyle TZ. And this early on, you can see that Zyda's making the most of a lost time. He's double capping away up top.
Oh, Sanford going aggressive first blood. My goodness gracious. Flap TZ though, beautiful sidestep from Sanford to get out and to win the trade. Echo, they are starting loud and proud.
Yep, we're off to a great start already if you're from the Purple Nation. Because, again, they learned from that lesson from game 1. They lost that initial engage, and now they're making up for it. Kyle TZ, though, threatening a kill, maybe a steal.
Let's see, both retributions up here. Oh, Zyda picks it up. Doesn't give it over to Kyle TZ, but Kyle did use his retry. So it was just a win overall from Echo across the board, up top and down below.
Yep, a minute and a half into game number 2, and they're looking at a 500 gold lead solid already. In that last engage, all right, in that last sequence, folks, you'll see that it's a small opportunity cost for Kyle TZ to have threatened a steal, right? So they wasted maybe 10, 15 seconds of trying to bait something out of Zyda, but again, Zyda super composed, super sure of himself, able to take control and again maintain that lead. Let's look at the emblems real quick. This is enough time for us to actually break things down and digest what might happen here in game number 2. Echo did it again, man. There's a triple common emblem run.
Yeah, this time again, it's the Angela, the Claude, and the Uranus. It just seems like, actually, yeah.
Sustainability is the key.
Sustainability is the key.
We ain't going home.
Wait. Was the 3 common emblems start from BREN or from Echo?
That was Echo too.
It was Echo too.
It was all Echo.
So they just really like this. I mean, now it's not actually JP on the Grok, right? Now it's Angela mid coming down from Sanji. How do you feel about Sanji?
We've seen that in the groups. We've seen it in the groups. And I mentioned this earlier today, hanging out with Gideon.
Okay.
I have mixed feelings, man. If you can make it work, more power. But looking at them now, like especially if worst case scenario, we make it like 15, 16 minutes on the game, and they're defending their base for their lives, at rates really low on the wave clear scale. 1 to 5, 1.5 at best.
Yeah, I agree with you here, but something that caught my eye instantly here was Claude. Usually we do see the quantum charge on the Claude most of the time, but this time around he actually opted to go Brave Smite up against the Beatrix. I think this is a very good choice of emblem, understanding that you're going to be bullied a lot against this Beatrix in lane. Now, not anymore. Actually, I would actually say Claude beats the Beatrix with the Brave Smite. You're able to sustain and stay in lane much longer, but thing is, it never truly is a 1v1 for BREN.
Yep, that's the principle of why you put Brave Smite on Claude, especially with a common emblem, folks. And I hope you don't take this as gospel, all right? I hope you guys take this with a grain of salt, and when you do execute and practice this in ranked, understand that this is only mainly for early to mid. In the late game, it doesn't act like a house clause at home. No, it's really just for you to get there. So for all of y'all wondering, like, why are you putting a tank talent or tank emblem skill on a marksman? It's because it's for you to get to the late game.
Yeah, it's a survivability, understanding that, you know, again, BREN have been putting so much pressure, so many of their resources down to the gold lane. You need that extra survivability, and that's why the Brave Smite plus the Tenacity is going to be a very, I would say, disgusting combo. Especially looking at the items here, Leo. Steel leg plates, and then he's going for boots. Instantly tough boots.
Another pair of pants.
Another pair of pants.
Pair of pants, leather jerkin, boots. That's where he's going here. And something to note as well, right? Everything that Outplayed has brought to the game here in the first couple of minutes is for sustainability. Even his tier 1 talent, tier 1 emblem, agility. So he wants to be able to move around, call back home, and then walk back into the lane. This is very important for a gold laner.
Especially the common emblem, right? This is the reason most clones actually go for the common emblem as well. The adaptive regen gives you so much survivability because you're able to just constantly spam your first skill, staying at 5 stacks, giving you so much more movement speed, and you're able to just run circles around your opponent.
And this is amplified by Sanji's first item. He's expecting to be pulling double duties here. Cooldown boots.
Yep.
Immediately. All right, I know I'm going to have to throw these love waves very fast, very quick. And every few seconds I shave off of Hearthguard from the early to mid is going to help save my cores when it matters. So great start already by Echo. We've taken the past couple of minutes to break down their game plan in the early to hopefully make it into the mid and late and get us to game 3.
All right, back again into the land of dawn we go. Technical pause has elapsed. Welcome back. 1 minute in, still, as a recap, Echo 1-0, and also securing their purple buff. No invade for Kyle, but up top, there's a gang. Sanford not really at risk of dying.
Yep, he's not going to take this. Oh, wait, indeed he does. I'm talking about a fight, but he stole the gold buff from right underneath Kyle TZ's nose, just off of an Ionic Edge.
These steals, little by little, is going to build up, man. Zyda was able to out-retreat Kyle TZ, and that gold buff steal from Sanford, again, the frustration will build, especially considering, again, JP add more onto it, stack it up. Zoned away from his purple buff, has to give it away, recalls. Free turtle over to Echo.
Oh, not just. The fact is, AP BREN are behind almost 1,000 gold. And wait, Zyda, he didn't spend it, he didn't spend it!
Oh, Kaltizi still gets it now, jumping on to the members of the cutthroat. JP gets over the wall. Sanji now trying to tie Kaltizi up, finds it. View! In the back, dashes forward aggressively, finds the kill, but now is pinned down. Penalty zone onto 3. Kaltizi ripping them apart with the blades. Now it's Flap TZ versus Zyda. Zyda trying to cut away right now. He dashes out of the wall. Sanford chasing Kaltizi down. He's gonna have to recall, but man, who won that?
You know what? Looking at the whole sequence, I think we've ended up back at deadlock. We've ended up where we started, with Echo slightly ahead. And with that, I have to say, maybe Echo is investing a little too much in sustainability, but I think it's paying off. The fact that they can bait AP BREN into a false sense of security, into thinking, yeah, no, this is the same Echo we played in game 1. Just go, 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 go. Whoa, it is not the same, because AP BREN are running into a brick wall right now. It's a pretty mobile brick wall at that, and now it's helping Echo win the early game.
I like that, right? A mobile brick wall. That's Echo's trying to construct, I would say, right now. And again, it's all about the distraction from JP. He goes into the enemy jungle, building frustration to Kyle. And even in this lane, outplayed. Again, out-sustaining Super Marco on that quantum charge. And who's been taking the lead here? In the lane itself, it's outplayed.
And that's scary to think, right? We were saying, yo, Outplay just wants to make it to the mid, he just wants to build his core items. But when that kind of mindset gets you into a winning position, that's dangerous. Look, Echo are locking Kyle TZ out of his purple.
Even Zyda now, Kyle TZ, doesn't even get that, I believe, right now. They're going to go on to the purple buff. Retribution ready, JP! With a brilliant win, the Dragon bringing Kyle TZ back, but he's still able to survive! It's a wombo in the back. Ogwin finds a kill back in the back. Now, what? Sanji, how did he get picked off? Out of nowhere, Zyda steals the purple, but is it really worth 2 kills?
2 for none? And you're against Kyle TZ, who wasn't really looking to go around the map and pick fights anyways? I'd like to think that's a win for AP BREN, especially since they shrank the gold lead now down to 500 here, under 5 minutes. Let's see how this turtle take goes. Zyda doesn't have a retry. Kyle TZ does. Oh, big 3v3. Now making it a 4v3.
Kyle TZ with the retribution on point. JP, 2-man knockdown with the Dragon coming up now. Owen brought back, but View picks the kill up. Super Marco with the snipes. AP BREN with a dub.
All right. Now we got a ball game. There's the rally. That's ping pong, by the way, because it's so fast. In the past 5 minutes, we saw almost immediately Echo win, and then now AP BREN win. And then just like that, AP BREN are now a little more comfortable here. They've jockeyed for position, now in the lead, 5-3. Just barely a 200, 300 gold lead. What does this mean for Echo, right? Maybe this means they should dial it back down. Maybe they should not cross the river as much, because this is going to happen.
Oh, everything. Just everything thrown in a kitchen sink as well on the Sanford. Understanding he doesn't have Purify. Meanwhile, JP, again, his frustration build up. JP is just looking at Super Marco, staring him down as his gold laner. Throw away the Dragon, bringing it to outplay now. Super Marco gonna be gunned down with the Blazing Duet. My goodness, Echo.
All right, Who am I to tell an MDL, MPL, and M4 winning lineup what to do? All right, who am I? I think the next best thing, which they're doing now, is to change their target. Earlier, it was all about bothering Kyle. How about now, we bear down on Marco?
Same thing that AP BREN did to Echo all the way in the early game. Just boldly outplayed out of his own lane, and now it's happening. He's getting a taste of his own medicine. As outplayed, he might actually be able to outplay this right now, but no. Kyle Teasy cuts him down.
And that's the work of the Lethal Ignition. He propped it by going at the relatively high speeds, and then poof, with the ult. Ladies and gentlemen, AP BREN here, keeping this lead tight. But that doesn't mean Echo aren't going to continue the shenanigans that they've been putting on up starting since minute 0. Here we see 4 members of BREN trying to make a difference in bot.
Oh, JP, good way the Dragon, getting him out of there, but Calteezy comes back under the turret. No! A beautiful snipe from downtown from the Super Marco himself.
That's an alley-oop. We saw the Cutthroat come off of cooldown immediately, just as JP was about to shunpo away. But yeah, no, Echo read the room, opportunity elsewhere. They're gonna go and take the turtle away. Got the purple!
Grand Theft Purple in front of Zyda, and Zyda, to make it even better, used the retry as well. It was a 50-50 retry battle. Heck, Zyda was in the lead, so it was technically what? 60, 55, 45?
There you go.
Okay.
Math. Now, on to the mid-game here, 7 minutes and 30 seconds in. Zyda put at about half health. Heartguard checked in by Sanji. Interesting, the map is a deadlock. They've taken same amount of turrets, and we're at very close gold net worths here. I think it'll come down to if Echo is willing to let this lead go and then ramp up to a power spike, because Outplay died once, yes, but he's on his way to a healthy item build, right? He's down 400 gold, but as soon as, there you go, I was about to say, as soon as he gets that golden staff, maybe he can pick off like the softies with JP.
Yeah. 2 letters for you, Leo. CD. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Kyle TZ now going to be knocked up and taken out. My goodness, beautiful lockdown view. Now caught. He stole the hard guard, but it's only to give a kill over to Echo, who now takes back the gold lead, takes back control of the game.
Oh, and we were just about to say, man, maybe he can go get a tag team kill. He did more than just that. He took 2 down with his posse. And that's an interesting interaction, right? Since we've seen Angela now become in demand and hot commodity. Penalty zone underneath!
Still outplayed, able to get out with the BMI now. Good damage from Flap TZ, both disengaging, just clearing out the mini waves.
Right.
But back to my point, CD, cool down is the name of the game for Sanji, right?
Cool down.
Cool down boots and fleeting time, and yeah, cool down.
All right,
literally.
I just noticed there's an interaction between Valentina and Angela. Okay. Even with the Hearthguard, you end up kind of stealing the Hearthguard.
Oh.
Unless it was procced first before he got inside of Outplayed. Timing is wonky here, but yeah, that explains why if he was trying to get inside, Kyle easy to save him. Now, fight breaks out. Sanford very low.
Purifying, still ready.
Yep.
Hard guard as well. Zyda walks back up. JP trying to kick Calteezy away from this purple buff. There we go. Retribution already used up. They have this information. JP knocks him up, but Super Marco guns him down. Lord only at half, not even. And Echo might have to push away, fall back.
Yep, they may have gone to the point of no return because Lord's very low here. 1/3 of its health left, and they're fighting a 4v5. Penalty zone on a 1.
Wait, they're committing Leo now. I'll play with the Blazing Duet onto the backline. Minions Fury to knock him up and cancel on the Blazing Duet as the first comes through the hard guard. But Zyda, he goes in for the Lord, he finds it. Now Calteezy with the first down. Zyda's next to the topping block, and certainly he gets cut down as well. 3-4-0.
Laser focus on these major objectives. That has what allowed Echo to ramp up into this mid to late game. And I gotta say, I'm loving it. But up to when is that gonna matter? Up to when can you keep doing that and not get punished hard by AP BREN? Because yeah, you got the Lord, yeah, you got traded out, but it's going to get so much worse. Am I saying that right? Is there Sea Halberd?
Yeah.
There's Sea Halberd on Kyle?
Yes. Full Sea Halberd picked up by Kyle TZ.
All right, so he's had it. Sanford, Sanji, enough's enough.
Wow. I mean, again, the itemization just absolutely phenomenal I want to see what Super Marco has BOD into the male pick roar, building up to a Wind of Nature, or, I mean, yeah, it's probably a Wind of Nature, but Super Marco, knowing he's 5-1, usually goes for something a bit more aggressive.
Maybe breed out.
No, he goes Wind of Nature. No, never mind.
Play it safe, man.
Play it safe.
There's a reason why he's Super Marco.
Yeah.
A lot of people would listen to the intrusive thoughts, right?
Super Mirko wouldn't have done that.
This is a very different player.
No, he would have been 1-5 by this point.
Real is real, knows, man. Gold earned again. There's a reason why Super Marco is here on top right now, and we're talking both figuratively and literally, looking at the gold earned. But yeah, no matter how far ahead you are as AP BREN, thousands and change, a 3v1 is 3v1. Flappy's not gonna be able to defend that, while Calteezy makes the most of a losing lane across the map. He pushes down bottom. Tier 2 goes down as well. So that being said, what's the next move here for Echo? They've gone through so many arcs, man. Super aggressive, choke down on Kyle, choke down on Marco, and now they're on the defense.
I think it's all just about the adjustments from AP BREN. Whatever Echo throw at AP BREN, they're always able to adjust. They go for Super Marco. Super Marco says, hey guys, I need some help here. And the team says, come with us. It's fine. Just lose that lane. We're going to get that turret, and then you come with us. You group up, and then Echo has nothing to say. Their pickoff comp, gone.
And it, you know what? By answering that in that way, gives me an answer that's clearer for Echo, right? What if Echo's play is to skip that whole step entirely? What if they, instead of looking for winning situations out of losing engagement, they play off map? What if they play everywhere else that AP BREN isn't? Because AP BREN, look at the way that they're built, right? Especially Ogwin. They win when they pick the fight and they re-engage. What if Echo denies that whole thing? But it's going to be difficult because it's so hard to 4-1 with what Echo's drafted.
It's too hard. I mean, technically, they do have a quad to maybe go for a split push, but their composition is very reliant on the Claude as a sole damage dealer. You can't really just have him in the side lane. Then it's going to be a free neutral objective for AP BREN. And taking a look at how good their siege is in this composition, yeah, I don't think you want to give him the Lord.
Yeah. So now we're going to have to come down to it, right? We're going to have to lean hard on that wave clearing scale. And wait. Oh, this fight's broken out.
The catch is few now, and the viewer's passion on top of him in his fury! AP BREN collapse! That is a big one! Sanford falling down, Super Marco with a double kill. Few getting taunted up, but at this point, doesn't even matter.
It was 3 for none, and AP BREN just tunnel vision, all right? Lore's not going anywhere. Let's push hard on the map. Bear down on Echo right now. 13 minutes, 45 seconds in. An inhibitor's gonna go. At least one. At least one.
Calteezy up top. Zyda. Oh, gets him the turret aggro. Now wait. 13 minutes in. Flapteezy with a flagrant penalty zone. Zyda gun down.
Endable.
Marco's godlike, and
Endable.
certainly enough, it is endable. JP fighting for dear